Picture this. You're a soldier in the freezing trenches of World War II. The bitter cold is gnawing at your bones, and your rations are frozen solid. You desperately need a fire to warm up and cook a hot meal. But there's a huge problem. You're deep behind enemy lines, and the smoke from a traditional fire would instantly give away your position, leading to certain capture or worse. What do? It sounds like an impossible situation, right? Well, for some ingenious soldiers, there was a secret weapon, a piece of forgotten technology that solved this exact problem. It was a stove that needed no fuel, produced no smoke, and made almost no sound. This wasn't magic. It was a marvel of chemistry known as the trench stove or slaked lime heater. This incredible device looked deceptively simple, often just a metal can or box. But inside was the key to its power: quicklime or calcium oxide. When you needed heat, you'd simply add a bit of water, or even snow or urine in a pinch to the quicklime. What happened next was a powerful chemical reaction called slaking. This exothermic process released an incredible amount of heat, quickly reaching temperatures high enough to boil water or heat up a can of rations. Imagine the relief of those soldiers. In the dead of night, in the most hostile environments imaginable, they could enjoy a hot cup of coffee or a warm meal without the fear of being discovered. The reaction was completely silent and smokeless. It was a game changer for morale and survival. These stoves were often small, portable, and reusable. Once the reaction was finished, the resulting slaked lime could be dried out, turning it back into quicklime, ready to be used again. It was a perfect, self-contained heating system for covert operations. So why haven't most of us heard of this amazing invention? Why aren't we all using fuelless stoves on our camping trips today? The main reason is that after the war, the world entered an age of cheap and abundant fossil fuels. Gas, propane, and electricity became so easy to access that the simple, brilliant chemistry of the trench stove was largely forgotten, relegated to a footnote in military history. It was a solution born out of extreme necessity, and as that necessity faded, so did the technology. But the story doesn't end there. Today, with a renewed focus on sustainable and off-grid solutions, the principle behind the World War II trench stove is making a comeback. Modern-day flameless ration heaters, used in military MREs and emergency survival kits, use a similar chemical reaction. They've refined the chemistry, often using a mix of magnesium, iron, and salt. But the core idea is the same. Just add water for instant, flameless heat. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the most brilliant solutions are hidden in the pages of history, waiting to be rediscovered. The next time you see a self-heating meal, you'll know it has its roots in the ingenuity of soldiers who needed to survive the impossible. Thanks for watching History's Hidden Tricks. If you enjoyed uncovering this lost piece of technology, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the past. See you in the next video.